So I'm here at Rugby for my 78 different parkrun course. What do I know? It's mixed terrain. There is a hill, I believe. It's a 2-lap course. You do the hill twice. I'm in road shoes. I'm banking on the fact it's been fairly dry recently, that it won't be too wet and muddy. But I think this is a course where they recommend hybrids or trail shoes in the winter. And that's pretty much all I know for now, but I will report back after.
Stephen Brown, welcome to Rugby. Are there any folks who are actually doing their very first parkrun? A couple of you, okay, I'll explain. Well done. Yeah, your life will never be the same. I'll take you through the finishing and clocking your time and everything when we're done, but first I'm going to talk about the course. So the course is essentially 2 laps, okay? We start over here and run down and take a sharp left turn back up towards Clifton Road, okay? Is there anybody who's going to be running 17-18 minutes here? Good, well then you'll probably be following someone, so that makes it slightly easier from that point of view. We make our way all the way up towards Clifton Road. There's the road at the top. At that point, you follow around, it takes a sharp right, and you're running parallel with Clifton Road, followed by another sharp right. Now, at that third sharp right, there are some yellow bollards which sit at an uncomfortable height. If you're in a group of people, you may come across it very suddenly as the people clear to go round them. So please be careful and be aware at that point those yellow bollards sit right in the middle of the path. Okay? You then run down, back along this way, and you will come just before you get to the changing room area, which is obvious. There's a big pavilion, which is the change room area. There is another yellow bollard in the road, in the middle of the path. Again, you're a bit more strung out by then, so you'll probably see it coming, but just be aware of it. There's a marshal by the pavilion who will guide you slightly to the right, and then you run back across the field, and it takes you back down onto this road. You follow this path down past the car park, and you'll see the finish area on your right as you run down. That takes you slightly down a hill where you take a left into the area we call the wilderness. Okay, this is where you've got gravel underfoot as opposed to the tarmac, and you run down the hill, and it's a fairly steep hill as you go down. Just follow your nose down there. You come to the bottom where an area we call Brian's Bottom, and Brian is there today. He will direct you back up the hill for the first time. It's a fairly steep hill, which the second time you run it seems to go on forever. It does for me anyway. Which will take you again to the top, where you will turn to the right. There's a marshal there to guide you, and you end up coming onto this field here. So you're now running against where you started for a brief point, and you will start lap 2. This takes you right round this field. You see the bollard in the corner there. You run round that bollard, staying on the outside, round that bollard there, and follow the field all the way round. Okay? Then you turn left, up, back towards Clifton Road again, and you follow the path round, take a right, and then a second right where those cheeky bollards are, and back down by the pavilion, and around and down and round the wilderness again, and then back up, round this field again, and rather than going back onto the Clifton Road path, you'll turn right where the finish is. Okay, it always sounds to me more complicated to say it than it actually is, so trust me, it's pretty straightforward. So if anybody would like to have a quick look at the map here, sometimes seeing it visibly helps. It's actually pretty straightforward. I don't know if you want to have a quick look at that. So first time ever. Yeah. So the process of finishing, once you get round to the actual finish, you'll see where the white arrows are. As you
Yeah, there'll be a test later.
Yeah.
if you've got your little code, just follow. Yeah. Okay, keep you a little back.
Rugby park run. Do we have anybody that's tourist in here today? Oh, tourist, whereabouts you from? Nottingham?
Perth, Western Australia.
Perth? Welcome. Does anybody?
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes, yeah! Coventry, even better. Anybody else? Aylesbury. Oh, that's where I'm from. Well, hello, young man. I've got you on Strava. My legs just gone right up my head. Very sorry. Anyway, right. Obviously, parkrun can't be done without any volunteers being here. So if you can, on the way around, say thank you to the volunteers. And if we can now, give a round of applause for all the volunteers. And if you could, give up one of your 52 a year, one weekend, one Saturday to volunteer, that'd be fantastic. You'll get a credit and obviously an amazing sense of well-being for helping people get around, of course. Are there any milestones this morning? Does not count. That's my wife, by the way. What we got? 250? Oh, fantastic. How did you not know this? Well done. Brilliant. Oh,
Some people
I've got to
approaching.
bring it back down now to hazards on the course, but congratulations. Hazards on the course, and so we've got bollards which are over by the pavilion. There is a marshal there, just big yellow things sticking out the ground. Please do not run into them because it will hurt. Stones as you're coming down, dropping into the wilderness. They are obviously stones, they can move. Please go careful. Transitioning from path to grass. The grass is slippy because it's wet. Obviously, when it's got loads of you lot running over it,
ignore me on a
dry out little
Saturday.
bit, but just go careful, all right? That's all we need to do. Top of hill, bottom of hill. There's a couple of apple trees that are there. Apples have fallen. They have been squashed. They will be slippy if you get onto them, all right? So just go careful. Any under 11s? How old are you? 11. Are you good? Hide it.
The course is
If you
very
could,
complicated.
try to stay with your responsible adult.
Just follow
till the
everyone
end,
else,
and
yeah.
then sprint like mad and win.
There's a hill.
Good time. Dogs, if there are any dogs, please, one per runner. It's not mandatory, but on a short handheld lead. Respect the other park users because we are not the only users of the course of this park. And obviously, as you can probably see as you come in, was footballers are setting up. Please stay off of the football pitches. Try to avoid getting kicked by a ball and all that type of stuff. If the ball does come to you and you want to be friendly, then pass it back. Please don't kick it into a head. Tokens, please hand them in. So once you get your card scanned, then your token stats scanned. Once it's been scanned, please place it in the pot that the token sorter will have with them. Okay, so we can use them for next week. There is a CAF. It keeps on changing its name. I think it's called the Lounge now. We'll probably go there later for a coffee to do the results.
Yeah, why
If you
not?
need to know where it is or would like to know where it is, then just come and ask us at the end, all right? Because it's down the road and over a hill. And me saying that, waffling on, is just rubbish. Should we get to the start? Hello?
And if you show your barcode, you get 10% off.
Oh yeah, 10%
Yay.
off, you do. Apologies. Cheers, Kim. Right, let's get to the start.
So yeah, really enjoyable course. There is a hill, but it doesn't last very long. If you've done hilly park runs, this isn't a hilly park run. Yes, the hill is a little bit steep, but it's only about 200 meters long, and you only do it twice, so it's really not anything to worry about. It's mostly hard surface. There is some grass, but in this time of year, you'll be fine in your fast shoes. In winter, you'd want trails, but this time of year, it's the ground's very runnable. So yeah, really interesting course. Really enjoyed it. Probably come back another day with some faster shoes on. But that's it for now. Thank you very much.